По жопе чистишь.
Fuck!
What are you doing?
Oh, get it!
Stop right now! The cat's
Ah!
this way!
Это старика надо пиздить нахуй как-то. Заебал он меня тоже.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Так, сохранимся. Ебать. С Богом.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me.
I've got nothing.
You know.
I told you I have no coin, you...
I must have misheard you.
You son of a... Bye-bye.
А, сука, на, бля.
Enough! Enough!
Выбыл, выбыл.
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ебанат нахуй. Ну, блядь. Так, что тут у меня есть? Бомжары ебаные. В смысле, что мне с этими делать, блядь? Так. Заберем все. Это бомжа ничего нет. Да, реально? Пиздец. Вставай, блядь.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Попал. Так нет ничего, это можно.
Oh, we sorted. Anyway.
Ну, как смог. Может, курс заберем? Идет со мной. О, сосать.
All right,
Сосать,
blacksmith's
сучка,
boy,
не
you
пауза,
got the better of me.
сосать.
Take what you want.
Брось. Так, конечно, закрыть. Как я это все куплю, сделаю, блядь, если у меня бабок нет.
Good day, Henry.
Good health to you, Henry.
Где торгуешь?
God bless. What can I help you with?
Купи мне товары.
Good luck then.
Всего лишь 10. Бля, надо было торговаться, сука.
God be with you. God be with you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Окей. Так, он хочет 0,5. Я тебе дам 0,3.
This is a
Just
waste of
this.
time.
Реально? Ладно, прости.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye?
0,4.
Satisfied?
More.
В смысле, блядь? Ладно.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Пиздец. А мне 10 надо, дура.
Goodbye.
Это
Can we
будет
do
тогда
something about the
очень
price?
Sure, why not?
Он хочет 4,5. Я хочу заплатить 3,7.
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
Давай, сағамыз, мағамыз. 3,9,
Agree?
брат.
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it.
Вот ты заебал. Ну давай, мам, дай 4.
Finally,
Давай.
a reasonable
Ага.
sum.
Делаем, делаем.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn?
Baskets for
God,
Девушка, ты ничего не было. Ну, сюда Бланка.
look
Бланка?
out.
Бланка она?
God be with you, Henry.
Да, Господь тут же.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
О,
What brings you here?
ничего себе, он нашел себе. Ты, говорит. Ха-ха.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be.
Ой, отбила,
And
отбила.
apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Отбила, согласен.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Бля, ну зачем я сейчас беру? Уже пока я возьму крестовину, добегу уже. Не
Ива?
будет таким холодным.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back
О,
this evening.
сучка.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
Ой, бля.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak.
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's...
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
Всё, не души.
I'll be going now.
Ой, сестра, ой,
See you this evening.
женщина, баба.
How?
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me
Строился
properly
пацан.
later.
You bet I will.
Вечером как ты благодаришь, блядь? Нырнешь, да, брат? Какой урод. Вот, батя. Так, извиняюсь.
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
I am fine. Are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
Давай, не пизди,
I
давай.
can't wait to see the sword.
Давай.
Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Давай, съебался.
Certainly will. After today's work, the...
Right, try that one more time.
Оп, хуяк.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Все, понял, батя. Сейчас.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
What do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Чуть-чуть увеличь, брат. Куда мы идем?
Huh?
Быстрее можешь, ты заебал, брат. Бау. 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 Вставай.
So, can we get started?
Let's go.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Fine. Now you're getting it. Fine. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. All right. Now you're getting it. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it.
Я устал, брат. Я устал. Чё подожди? Ты чё приближаешься?
Very
Мясо.
good.
Феникс. Ладно. Ты чё пиздишь меня?
Fine. Right. That's enough.
Чё пиздишь меня?
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard.
Хорошо.
No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Окей. Давай, наберешь. Панатец. Чё там?
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal,
Едем,
the hilt,
брат.
and the ale.
Батя,
If you
делаем,
start.
батя.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Все, батя, делаем.
By the way, someone paid me a call.
Кто?
I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he?
Тупой ты.
You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Understand. Yes,
Yes.
understood.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
Да чё ты?
Do
Well,
you
well.
understand?
Да,
I understand.
Good. Не ругай.
And we'll never have this conversation again.
Наберешь.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument.
Надо было, наверное,
Remember,
случись.
Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
А он быдло. Не понимает.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
делаешь?
Do it.
Делаешь.
Good. Once more.
Долго
That's it.
сюжетку понимаешь.
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal.
Базово.
And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Пошло как масло.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Где горница?
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
То я же
Here are those
быстро
nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Ну, она что-то хочет нас, сучка. Ой, Джин?
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
Good job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
But you haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Пусть попробует. Угу. Обосрется. Чекай. Медленно. Че за...
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it. Finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Bestäm. О, Budba.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Yes.
the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out
on!
of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates! Come on!
Ой, ебать, ебать. Пиздец. Ну, Якубович, блядь.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Он за меч переживает, отвечаю.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Jó kis falat, ne feszengj szafka! Most meglátod?
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Yeah. 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 Flee!
That's it.
Пиздец. Лошадь тупая какая-то, блядь. Бежит.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Run for it! Yeah. Flee! Flee! To Talmberg! Flee! To Talmberg! Yeah.
А, сучки.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Scarlet has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Секунду.
They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Ёбаный.
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Так. Куда мне?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. They say he was a swordsmith who... Not understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Заигрывает.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
About what happened to you, but it's no
Перечтивится, ну-ка.
Must eat.
Нажрался? 52. 62. Сейчас пойдем спать. Моя спальня. Да, где моя спальня?
Hey, you! What are you doing?
patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
People! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Then right here.
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend.
Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Take care now.
Что дальше? Задолбался.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Everyone to the Bailey battlement. Quickly, we have visitors.
Сайт, не понимаю.
We're gonna end up like scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Вот что значит дипломатия, блядь.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
God be with you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was...
I see.
Listen, lad.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because it's a fertile...
That King Charles makes...
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now...
Where did these Cumans come?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my... And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, you...
Это уже я охуевший. Это такое.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
God be with you.
Farewell.
Бля, проебался. Что делать?
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Пиздец.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I'll let him go.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Farewell.
Okay, okay.
God be with you. God be with you.
Бля, красть не хочу. Отмычка найти.
Did you hear that nonsense?
Vilma heard the guard.
Well, take shelter here.
My respects to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
God be with you.
себе.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure.
Давай
Why not?
побазарим.
So this is a waste of time.
Can we trade?
If you've got the good luck to you.
Давайте продадим ему. Дайте вот это вот.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Я получу 32,5. Если вот
Are we
так.
agreed?
It's not worth it to me.
Если вот
Since
так.
it's you.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Давай, 3,5.
You're flaying me here.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Well, that's a decent price.
Подороже продал. Теперь у него же купим
Can we trade?
If you've got good luck to you.
отмычки.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
You're flaying me here.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Мразь.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Someone there.
Опа, как это делать?
What's going on there?
So typical Тальнбергский солдат. Что, брат?
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
Farewell.
Душе. Так, скажется в той стороне. Охереть. Бля, где бы лошадь найти? О, не пришлось бежать, блядь.
Looks like they've already gone.
What's going on there?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ты чё, охуел? Я хочу хрен. Хлеб. Хрен.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
Hey! Спускайся, что ты слышишь?
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Берем все, что стоит, короче, одного больше. Гроши.
What's going on there? You're in the wrong
Чё,
place
чё, чё?
at the wrong time. Oh, duh!
Дура, что ты?
Oh.
На, блин. Ты что думал, сучка? Нет его, жопу нахуй. Продам. Так, как будто бы мне... Будто бы мне... Выпадает дураки, нет? Если это еще... Отсюда зайти-то. А вот эта дверь есть, а? Вот так по тропинке можно зайти. I feel hungry. YouTube его удалил. Он быстро устает. О, там чел. Достаем меч. Якс. 55.
Hey, who's there?
Who's there?
What have we got here? Entertainment. God in heaven.
Сучка. Сосед.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Ну тебе тоже не нужно. Дай себе.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Даже не ботан.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Следующего раза не будет, брат. Я тоже. Чик-чик.
I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Smichak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
What do you care what I'm doing here?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to...
No,
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Would you lend me that spade?
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly...
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Ow! That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore. This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So. Let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
You won. Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Бля, как я буду драться с ним.
Who are you?
You call that?
Он ваншотнул меня.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Я переходил. Пиздец, я отдал. Пиздец. Ну, Kurwa! Ja pierdolę ty bydło! Bobr, kurwa! Ja pierdolę ty bydło!
Niczak, mi bój ty tele.
Kurwa! Co to? Ну,
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
yeah.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Teresa?
Just have a fever.
Teresa?
Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers.
They're all dead.
All of them. After that.
Don't say that.
No, there isn't.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. But you'll have to stay in bed.
And this is your uncle's house?